What's up, everybody? Today I want to show you a very fast Punishers Crypt B10 team with Pang the Light Rakshasa. Now, this is actually done by not myself. I am on the account of the most toxic person in the Summoners War community. Well, maybe people want to have like a little contest for seeing who's the most toxic, but if you've ever been on Twitch at all, you know exactly whose account I'm on. So anyway, here is the team. Let me show you guys this. But he was talking about it in Twitch, and I was like, yo, can I get on your account? I want to show people that team, the turn order, and what kind of runes are on it. So this is using the Fire Homunculus, which does a lot of continuous damage. We have the defense break, the continuous damage with the Jolton, which is also a dark tank, which is going to take all the hits from skill 2. From the boss conviction hits. He's going to take all the hits from the waves anytime they would get turns. Jolton's going to be the target, right? Because they're all light units also. So Jolton has been a very popular dark tank for this dungeon. So we got this, which is already very popular. This, which is already very popular in the dungeon. Fire Nagami, which is really nice for the team up, the defense break, and the clearing the waves. Because every time he gets his passive, he gets another turn. He clears the waves very quickly. And then this is something that, he's not even max skilled. Not even max skilled. Look, guys, budget homunculus, right? I mean, it's kind of fast on Violent Will. He doesn't need to be Violent Will. Maybe he just stuck something from like an RTA set on here. I'm sure it's more like it. He's like, you know what, let me see if this works. And then it wound up working. And he probably just kept it on there. Not that he needs Will for this dungeon, because you generally don't need, for the most part, you generally don't need Will for dungeon farming. But speed, crit damage, attack. And this is the same thing that I was talking about in the other video, how the Fire Homunculus is. This is a face team, though. This is not a left tower first team. Well, actually, in the video, I showed it going face, but I actually started going left tower first because it was a little bit more, I think it was a little bit slower, but it was more reliable. So, continuous damage here. This is the brand. And then this is also continuous damage here. So it's basically just a whole lot of continuous damage. So we have continuous damage, and then the Light Rakshasa, which is going to elongate all of the harmful effects. It's going to strip the beneficial effect, like the speed buff. It's also going to slow. It's also going to put continuous damage on itself, and then it's going to elongate all of the... let me just show you guys the actual team, show you guys the turn order and everything. But it's going to elongate all of the harmful effects. So he puts on the dots. Amazing amount of dots. It puts on the dots, and then she's supposed to elongate everything. If there's no dots on it to begin with, can't really do too much. But let's see how it does. We got 2 defense breaks. We got a lot of continuous damage. We have turn cycling with the verti-heal, and we have debuff prolonging. Is that the word? Is that the word? The way I want to say it? Debuff. Debuff. We're prolonging the debuffs with the Light Rakshasa. So you guys can kind of see how it works. And this is just a face team. This just goes full for the boss, not towers first or anything. Look, they all the light units, the light enemies, go for the Jolton. Which I'm sure if you guys have seen other videos of this dungeon, you know, like, a lot of people are using Jolton, a lot of people are using verti-heal. That's nothing new. It's more that I want to show you guys how Pang works. Look at that extra continuous damage turns on there, and the boss is going to cleanse it right there, but it's still very good, even if the boss cleansed it. So boom, boom, and it also, another thing, it strips the speed buff from the boss. So let's take a look at it's generally around like a minute, so it's a minute 11 seconds. Best time 52 seconds. Let's I don't know what he's specifically keeping, but I think he's just running this a crap ton. So I don't know if he's keeping. I think he actually said he was probably keeping. He was probably selling all the rare ones. So I've been keeping the rare ones, and then I go and I look at all the different artifacts on my account. I'm like, okay, what do I want to do with it? And I look at all the artifacts. I'm like, all these rare ones I don't want to keep after the fact. But I was keeping everything. So basically what I'm doing is I'm just keeping everything, and then I go through and I sell everything later. But I haven't been like focusing too much on... Look at that, another strip. Because the mid-boss is kind of the same thing as the end boss. It does the same thing. The left tower will cleanse the boss, just kind of like how the end boss does, and has the speed buff as well. So it's like a mini version of the final boss. But the team is really good. I'm surprised that it's, well, maybe I'm not surprised, because I know it's a team that it's similar to a team that a lot of people are using, but just using the light homunculus I thought was really cool. Look at those extra continuous damage turns. Boom, boom. We've got a defense break. We got a lot of team ups, extra continuous damage. Look how fast it takes care of this boss, though. It's great. And no towers, just straight face. Straight face for the boss. How fast? 1 minute 9 seconds. So we'll see. Maybe we keep that. I'm not sure. Let's see another run. Actually, let me do one of these. Let me get into another chat channel. I don't want to be in a public chat channel. So, because you don't know what they're going to say. They're going to be like, start saying crazy nonsense. And be like, oh, that's very offensive. Maybe we should have changed the chat channel. I always intended, for the most time, I do that before the videos. But I always intend to do it more. And then we'll take a look at, because I was like, is there anything else while we're on your account that people may be interested in seeing? If things are super cool, I want to see what kind of super cool things. I don't want to miss out on the super cool things, because when do we ever go on his account? And he's pretty high level player on Europe server. So we'll take a look at. He said RTA stuff. So we're gonna take a look at a couple builds on RTA stuff after that. But I just wanted to show the team again. Let's take a look. I don't know if we saw all the runes on every single unit, but we'll take a look at all the runes. There's some of these units are very fast on violent though, so I think this may be a struggle for some of the early to mid game players to rune it just like this, to be like, oh, I can't get that rune efficiency, I don't have those grinds, I don't have those gems. But maybe like some of the mid to end game players are like, oh, you know what, I do have some of that rune efficiency on my account, maybe I can make it happen. And you know, this is a team that you can eventually strive to get, like a team similar to this. But it's face, not any towers or anything. No healers, just full yellow. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Yep. So let's take a look at the runes. We have, what do we have moving? I think he's moving first, right? So we have 239 speed on him. No artifacts, no skill ups. And you don't need will. I showed in the other video that I was just using focus on the fire homunculus for that. Then we have, who's moving next? So that's just on revenge. Is she? I think she's moving next. So we have 233 speed on her. Speed, crit damage, attack. I showed the specific runes at the beginning, right? She's fully skilled up. No artifacts though. This would be even better with artifacts. And again, speed, crit damage, just to show again. Speed, crit damage, attack. Some of these runes aren't too insane though. I mean, that's just got speed and that's about it. I mean, they're good, but some of them aren't like unattainable, you know what I mean? And again, some of this efficiency, if you can't get these, you can make up for the efficiency with artifacts. So, because remember, if you just stick just the primary stats of flat attack on there, you can get some extra attack from these artifacts, in addition to other things as well, like additional accuracy with some of these artifacts. Some of these artifacts have like skill 2 accuracy, skill 3 accuracy, skill 1 accuracy, which is nice to get. Who is moving? I think the third one is moving is the Fire Nagami. Speed, crit damage, attack, of course. Nice broken sets. And fully skilled up, fully max skills, and no artifacts on here. And then I believe is the Vertiheal is moving next. And this looks like it's not even a DPS build Vertiheal. It's just a tanky Vertiheal. Speed, crit rate, HP. Just a tanky build on the Vertiheal. It would be even faster, I'm sure, if he... Well, it would definitely be faster if it was more of a DPS Vertiheal. And there's, again, no artifacts on that. And then the Jolton is just moving last. Not skilled up or anything. I don't know what Jolton gets. And he's just tanky for the sake of being tanky. He's got a set of shield. Jolton with shield is not bad, actually. So he's got shield and he's got a set of... One set of revenge and then one broken set. Jolton is nice on revenge as well. So, anyway, those are the... Did we show everyone? I think we showed everyone, right? We showed everyone. Anyway, those are the stats. I never said it was free to play. Never said it was free to play. But those are the stats on that. What else did I want to see on... what does Jolton get when he's... Extra damage. Extra harmful effect rate. Well, that's the stun. That's the stun. It's not extra harmful effect rate for the dots or the defense break, actually. So that's not important for this. For this one, that's not important for the stun. So anyway, just wanted to show that because she's a very cool unit that does strip if the enemy just has a short time on their beneficial effects. I mean, if it's a 3-turn, like in Dragon's B10, if it's a 3-turn, it's not going to strip the Dragon's B10. It's just going to decrease the duration of the beneficial effect. So if she hits the Dragon's going to be down to 2-turn immunity, so it's not quite the same thing for there. But if it's just a 1-turn buff, it's going to strip the buff. It's going to turn it to 0 turns, right? And then and increase the duration of any harmful effects. Anyway, he said while we're here, we could take a look at some other... Now we're just going to look at some of his other units. That's it. Right? So if that's all you're here for, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you as always in the next one. And then we're also going to take a look at Clara, Ciara, Barbara. Let's go take a look at Clara, because he's using this a lot in RTA. So this is upgraded. I mean, this is artifacted. So what does he have? Speed under inability effects, defense plus proportion to lost HP, speed plus proportion to lost HP, additional damage by 3% of HP. And this is going to be a crit rate slot. I can already tell it's going to be a crit rate, like speed, crit rate, HP. Defense plus proportion to lost HP, bomb damage plus 4. He had to actually switch the skills for that. Do you need some skills that have bomb damage? Because I got about 400,000 that have bomb damage. Usually they're things that they're not supposed to be on, though. Crit damage received, defense increasing effect. So very nice. And then the crit rate here. Oh, these are the runes. Speed, crit rate, very efficient, and HP. Everything's so juicy. Look how juicy that is. Oh my god, and that's not even taking into account. But 85%, so a lot of turn cycling teams, people like to use tanky Ciaras with very high crit rate. Accuracy 53% though. I hate some, I mean, I have a couple Ciaras. Like I have a few on the main, and then I have one on the Asia server, and I have one, yeah, Asia server, and then I have one on another account. And like, I always try to get good accuracy on CR. I think a couple of them are like not that good accuracy, and it bugs me because I'm like, I can't yell about missing bombs if she doesn't have accuracy. You know what I mean? But this is more of a turn cycling Ciara. And then a lot of times you see turn cycling Ciaras used with Vertiheal and Ophelia. A lot of people use those with that. So Vertiheal is tuned to go probably last on whatever other team he's using, right? Very fast on. I don't think he even said to take a look at this, but I just wanted to take a look at, show you guys the Ophelia actual RTA runes on that. Because some people, I think it's a European thing. A lot of, maybe not a lot of European players. Handful or two of European players like to use Ophelia in RTA. I really haven't been seeing too much of her lately. There's two. I'm sure one of them is Triple Revenge, right? Triple Revenge, yep. Speed, crit rate, HP. That's more as of a counter to, like, if the enemy is going to bring a very fast, very heavy control team. I would have liked more defense on this this Vertiheal, though, for that. But that's a counter to a very fast control team. And then this is just a more standard, typical Vertiheal. Speed, crit rate, HP with no revenge. No revenge. Very fast, though. Very fast on Violent. And Violent and Will. Anyway, who else did he say? Clara, that he uses in... He said Clara. I don't know why he said Clara. Ciara, Clara, Barbara. Okay, we take a look at the Barbara runes, but clearly Clara... Maybe for regular stuff. 1,000 attack, exactly. Very fast, though. Very fast, Barbara. I think he's talking about... He said RTA. He said RTA team is ruined very... Clara. Clara's not an RTA unit. What is he... I'm just going to show the other RTA stuff. Screw it. I think he's talking about Guild War defense or something. But, yeah, I just want to show you guys some of the other actual RTA runes for... some of these things. Speed, crit damage, HP. And on Will, because Ganymede exists. A lot of people like to use Ganymede into Josephine's. Daphnis, boom, boom, boom. I think that's the exact same runes that he has on it for his the rest of his account too. Like, regardless of RTA. Because some people use the same runes in RTA and their regular account as well. So... Speed, HP. Not anything too crazy. This is probably not a pick that he uses too much. Probably one of the... I mean, I don't want to say probably one of the later picks in the draft. Is always... Rika's always one of the later picks in the draft. No one's first picking Rika. Because if you first pick Rika, it's like, oh, I'm just going to bring triple immunity against you, and I don't even have to worry about... don't even have to worry about banning the Rika. But then they won't pick triple immunity instantly. They'll pick other stuff, because they don't want you to... Whatever, we're not going to get into the the specifics of it, but just show some of these different RTA builds on these units. This is a unit that he loves to use. I agree with him. I think this is such a great unit. Speed, HP, accuracy, but just very fast. A lot of accuracy on violent. Speed, crit damage, attack. Yep. Because these things kind of need to be on attack more than because they do extra stuff based on their attack power. More so than speed damage and HP as like a bruiser. So, very fast. He's gonna yell at me. He's gonna be like, "Why'd you show my RTA stuff?" I'm gonna be like, "You said RTA team is ruined very well. I asked you what you I asked you what to show. Don't show that, pagan. It's okay. You would have been fighter 3 anyway." Just showing some nice RTA stuff. Look, she doesn't even need to be that crazy fast, which we knew, right? Which we knew. But a lot of the stuff not artifacted. I just wanted to show extra stuff for you guys while we're on this account. I already said that though. I already explained. Oh, this is not anything too group. You gotta put better runes on her. You gotta put better. Oh, my RTA stuff is. Why is this even? This boy. What was he even talking about with the other stuff? I think he was talking about his guild wars. Let's go take a look at his galleon. Never mind. I don't know what else he's talking about. There's my galleon in storage. Harmonia is very efficient. Anyway. That's that. We don't have to take a look at every single thing on this account. Is there anything that people are always very curious about seeing? I don't think so. I think we basically saw everything. Right? We basically saw everything. It was just trying to oh, you know, we'll take a look at the Zinc. Because Zinc is pretty relevant now with the new dungeon. So let's take a look at how Zinc is done. Or also the, nope, never mind. Yeah, the Zinc. So he looks like he's just on speed, speed HP accuracy. Yeah. Speed HP accuracy. One of the nice things about Zinc, 50% each attack, so it's a triple hit. Each attack has a 50% chance to reduce attack power and block beneficial effects. So there's 3 chances. That's one of the nice things that people have found that they really love Zinc. If they start to use Zinc, they're like, wow, I really love Zinc. Why Zinc more than anything else in the Steel Fortress? Because even if he gets messed up on skill 2, right, on his block beneficial effects, he still has 2 more chances. Like, whereas this guy, he's just like, it's gonna block beneficial effects. Oh no, never mind. It's triple. Why does it seem like he doesn't do it that much? I don't know, but it seems like this guy definitely does it more. So, I thought it was just a 1 check, but apparently it's 3 times. Anyway, people have really enjoyed using Zinc, is what I meant. People really enjoy using Zinc. Let's, you know, while we're here, let's see if this is an amazing team. Using Pang again. Very similar, maybe not very similar. 2 of the same units, not very similar. But we'll take a look. Oh, Zinc, amazing AI. No violent proc, an amazing AI. I just figured while we're here, let's take a look at some other stuff, right? Let's take a look at this this dungeon that he's been doing. I hope he didn't de-ruin some things. No, he didn't de-ruin some things. It looks like the Fran's ruined and the everything else is ruined. We'll take a look at this thing now while we're here. Oh my god. Why am I doing that? I should... Touching a brand new tattoo. Smart idea. And then my hand is all greasy now. But I think some people just wanted to see the Punishers Crypt team, and I figured they just already left. But we're already here, so... How many more times you want to say we're already here, so that's why we're seeing extra stuff? Well, 30, 40? How many times is good enough? That's my question. Yep, there we go. So we got some strips based on the team up. And then he should be using... Zinc, please don't... Yeah, there we go. There we go. Using your heap of ashes. Boom, boom. And that's the team for this one. And 9,000... By the time we're done with this, it's going to be a 10-turn debuffs. Yeah. There is... There's another team I was playing with as well. with the Dark Inugami. That does a lot of damage on top of those debuffs. But I was trying to figure out a way to make it both fast and reliable. So 128 on here too. And we saw basically the team. We can take a look at the runes on here also. But I figured, are you gonna say it again, Bagel? Are you gonna say while we're here? Let's see you say it again, Bagel. I'm just saying while we're here, we may as well speed HP. There we go. There we go. And you guys can slow it down if you want. If I'm going too fast, go use the video settings. Look at that, amazing that we completely maxed that rune, right? LOLs. But anyway, that's it for this one. We showed everything else, right? Yeah, we showed everything else. That's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys got something out of it. I thought it was a cool team, and I wanted to show it to you guys. I have another team also that I'm working on that's different. We'll see if it works. I don't even know if it's gonna work, but we'll see if it works. But it should be crazy if it does work. Anyway, that's for this one. I'll see you as always in the next one.